Hello everyone, welcome back. And now just going to start with the next video on this series. I hope you have watched that the first video of this MS Team series. And if you have not watched that, you can just go ahead, take a link from the description box and watch that. So let's continue from there. And now today I'm going to discuss the couple of things related to the team admin role. What are the roles? How we can take and assign the roles to users. So we can see in the teams what we have. We have a couple of predefined roles. That is, one is team service administrators, these team communications administrator, team communication support engineer, and team communication support specialist. And the last one is device administrator. So they have a limited level of access, like a specific type of access or the permission, because you cannot assign a global level permission to everyone, or you can say a global admin permission to everyone. So these are the specific type of permissions that you can assign to a specific person or a team member whom you want to give them a appropriate access so the person can able to perform a specific type of activity. I will show you how we can assign it. After that, just some group categorizations are there, as I said to you earlier as well. Like we have a public and the private groups categorization, and discoverable and the non-discoverable groups in the private section. So non-discoverable groups, no one can discover it. The person who is added in the private group, that person can only view that specific group. If it is a discoverable, then the person can discover that. It will show as a private group is available, and the person can make a request, or you can say create a request to get add in the same group. In case of public groups are open to everyone. Anyone want to can they can join it and they can access it. Apart from that, there is a conventional group structure is there, that is distribution group, mail enabled security group, and the security groups. That basically security and the groups are used for the security permission assignments. Distribution groups and the mail enabled security group as almost similar thing, but in distribution group it's only used to send emails, whereas the security mail enabled groups are used for sending emails and assigning permissions both. Like it's a combination of both distribution and security group. So these are the three conventional group structure that were earlier used in Microsoft 365 and now it still remains available. The next, let me just quickly go through the rollout paths. So whenever you are going to deploy a Microsoft team, there would be a couple of steps, or you can say a rollout paths that we have to follow, as these are the standard guidelines. It's not it you have to follow it as a mandatory life cycle, but yes, it's a standard guideline that is recommended by the Microsoft. So in that, what we have, just first create a team channel, then onboard the early adopters, like the persons who can able to access, then monitor the usage, feedbacks, etc., and accordingly plan out the organization wide. And if we talk about the adoption of services in my Office Microsoft Teams, so the recommended way is that you can first use chat channels and the basic level things at initial stage. Once you get it completed and you can see that okay, this adoption is successfully completed, then move to micro meetings, conferences, or uh, and then the last stage you can enable the voice level integration. So this is the rollout plan phase, that is a recommended approach by the Microsoft. And let's quickly take a look on the licensing. So we can take a free licenses for the team for the trial and testing purpose. Apart from that, we have a different E5, E3, the similar kind of licensing, whereas the E5 license is not available for all the regions. Might be in if you're from the India and all. So E5 is restricted that time. So you can take the appropriate license, whatever is available for you and as per your budget and organization planning as well. Apart from that, yes, in E5 license, we have a couple of audio conferencing structures and audio level integration that is available as an advantage. If I talk about the Microsoft Teams cycle, so life cycle is something that we can say a complete structured planning where from initial level till archiving or a sunset of that particular environment. So if I talk about an initial level, you can see the activities that are mentioned here: creating a team, cloning if you want, that is available in graph APIs. They are the way through which we can utilize this, and adding members, then add your channel apps. Like we have done this, we have created a team and we have added the channels and those things in the last video as well. Rest you can invite the people or you can add them. So these are the active sections. Since once you add members till you work on the post messages to teams, like the activity. This is the basic life cycle where it's working. If you want to start sunset it, you can delete or you can archive the teams. So with the help of that, you can remove it. So this is a small life cycle structure as per the standard recommendation given by the Microsoft. A couple of management tools that are supported by Microsoft Teams, that or you can say through which we can manage Microsoft Team, that are the Microsoft Teams Admin Center, the most graphical user interface tool which I have shown you. Let me just quickly show the same. Okay, so this is the admin center of Microsoft Teams, the default one with the dashboard and all. From here you can manage all these things: reporting, users, team management, like your channel and all. And most important thing, always you have to remember, you cannot assign the licenses, you cannot add the users from here. You can view up the user properties and the settings and permissions, like voice level configuration, meetings, calls, policies, all those things you can manage it. But that you cannot create. You have to go to the Office 365 admin center if you want to assign, you want to create a user or you want to assign a licensing related to Microsoft Team. So that will be taken care in the Microsoft Admin Center, not in your Teams Admin Center. Please be remember this point. Then we have a Microsoft PowerShell that is available as well. PowerShell module I have also shown you to install and connect in the first section of this, where you can perform the administrative actions through Windows PowerShell. The set of commandlets that are available, let me just quickly show as well. So once you go in the PowerShell, you can just type get hyphen command space Microsoft module Microsoft team. This one which I just typed here, you can see the command get hyphen command space hyphen module space Microsoft Teams. Once you enter it, this will display all available commandlets uh, for available for Microsoft Teams. So you can see these are the commandlets are available. Once I press the enter, the, through these commands you can perform the administrative activities as well. If you want to take a help of any command, you can just type get hyphen help the same way which we have done it here. You can see get hyphen help space that commandlet, get hyphen help, and then you can put the command whatever you want. This will display the information about Microsoft Team commandlets. Third one is the Graph API, which is available. You can utilize that as well. So with it can be used for the various tasks like settings, members, configurations, lot of things that you can do that through Graph API calls. I will show all these others as well, and obviously the team client is available where you can use the Microsoft Team client to perform the specific type of basic level activities, not much like adding users. And mainly the team clients is used for end users, or you can say computing, etc. We can also start meetings and configure meetings, all those things. Even you can manage the join requests, etc. as well. couple of editing of your channels and all those stuff can be possible, but it's not much as you have an admin tools. Team clients can be available as a desktop client that is installed on your machine. I have shown in the last video as well if you have not seen that. And the client desktop client is available for Windows, Mac, and Linux, all those platforms. The next is your web-based client where a team can be open in the web browser, and through web browser you can almost get a similar level of features. A set of supported browsers, but recently most of the browsers are supported on this. And we also have a mobile clients that is for Android and as well as for iOS devices. So you can install the clients in your mobiles. Apart from that, in the team admin center, we have a three default mm, section admin roles. Those are global administrator, teams administrator, or Sky4 business admin, through which you can assign the level of permission. Now, Sky4 business is going to be retired in 31st of July 2021 as well. So these are the team clients which are available. I just talked a few minutes ago. Okay, so let me just quickly go back to browser and show you the couple of things which we have just discussed, that are groups and group creation and all. You need to just go to your Office Admin Center, that is here. And once you go in the Office Admin Center, you can see the groups options are available here. We can see the active groups. Once I clicked on the active groups, you will get all the group listing. In the active group, you have to just click on add a group here. Once I clicked on add a group, it will give me a wizard. Let me just put the group name IT managers. Suppose I have typed here. Add a description if you want something, or click next. Okay, you can see the assign owners here. As a recommended approach, you must assign 2 owners for the group. I'm quickly assigning it to users, any of them. Recommended approach is that because if one of them is not available, the other can take the request. And as per the standard organization guidelines, it must be a parallel backup of the same person. Suppose manager X is there, and if manager X is on leave, then manager Y is going to take care for his or her activities. So similarly, you can assign the both in this as a owner. Okay, then if you want to add members, you can add the couple of members as well. So let me quickly assign few more members, user 1 as well, which I have created. So okay, now it's asking to put a group name or email ID. So I'm just typing it ITMNHER. So it is available, or it's available here. Okay. So this would be the group here. Your default suffix is there. Might be it's your domain. I'm not using a specific domain or my personal independent domain. So it would be your organization domain only. Now you can see the two things are here that are more important. The first one is privacy. You can see the public and private groups where the information regarding these groups open to everyone, or it's a private group, so it's not open to everyone. And you can see it here, private or public. At the same time, it's asking create a team for this group. That means add Microsoft Teams to your group or not. If you want to create a group that can be utilized in the Microsoft team, so you have to ensure that this box must be checked. So I'm just going back over here and showing in a couple of things like public. Okay, just I'm going to create two groups. One is public and one is private. IT managers public. Okay, quickly it's creating this group. Once I've clicked on finished up, Let me go ahead and add another group. Okay, the active groups. Sorry, I think I clicked on incorrect way. This is just click on add a group. Microsoft recommended or group type you can want distribution, mail enable, security, any type. So let me just quickly go ahead and create, and make sure here you can select as per your requirement. Okay, it's a recommended approach that is given by Microsoft 365 that can be collaborate and team as well. Here you can use only for the emails, email with security and just only for the security purpose. Now I'm just going to create a private group as well. Only adding a member as Alex here. Okay, so I have created these groups. And okay, so how we can see that groups, obviously you have to go to your teams, and then from there you can view this because I have created this group in a teams as well, like it's enabled for the teams. So what I need to do, I need to quickly jump into my machines. Let me quickly open it, my clients. I just logged in, and then I will show you. In the meantime, it's getting finished up. So let's finish up first, and then I will show you on this client. So the group creation is completed now, and we could not create a team for this group. Some error messages there. Let me see what next, why it's getting. Okay, I will take it later on. First, okay, just go back to the client and see if the group is created in the team or not. Okay, we can see that the team groups. Okay, we can see here the IT manager public that was created successfully. So the group is here, it's added in this account. And the second one, let me quickly go to the different sub machine. Okay, we can see some activities pop up as well. Okay, MOD added you in the IT manager public. So this is okay, this is the same account. I think I opened the Alex. Okay, and not on the different one. So okay, this is the user one. Fine. So in the user one, I have added both users in IT managers public group. Somehow one of the group is not created. That was private. We got the error message because you can see the team status is also not available here. So we have to just check it out. And if it's not created at that time, we can also just go to the groups. And once I click on the group settings, we can see the create option is available here. Want to create a team? Yes. So it might take few more minutes just to get it done. You can see now Microsoft Team setting, we can manage it in the Team Admin Center from here, or you can see from here as well. This is the same thing. From here we can manage it. Let me just go back and see this private group is added or not. And in this private group, who all are the members? So only the member is Alex. So let me quickly jump in here. And user one, I can't see the such group. Let me just go to the Alex and see. Okay, we can see one pop-up message is also there, and it's IT manager private. You can see here it's added as well. And this is what. We can also do the chattings and everything that would be a categorized in this group. Okay, user one has added a text here. Let me just go to the Alex ID and show you. Alex can also see the message that is as a part of this channel only, or you can say this group only. So you can create in the such way. Rest of what I will do, I will share more details about this and in the next videos. If you have not seen this, you can just go ahead and check my previous video. The next video link is also there in uh, description box. So from there you can take it, the next and the previous video as well as the entire series link. So let's connect in the next video for more features related to Microsoft Team and I will discuss it. Till that time, thank you so much and keep watching this channel.